Hello guys, this is Miss Ekman. Today we're going to go to Business Math 1 and the lesson is 7.3 is calculating finance charge based on the average daily balance. What is that? We're still talking about credit cards, okay guys? So what is the average daily balance method? It is the company add new purchases to the balance at the end of each day, okay? Some companies do it until the end of the month, but at this method it is if you go and buy a pair of shoes at JCPenney, you use their credit card, by the end of the day you're gonna charge you that amount. It's gonna be showing to you daily. What is the fee? Okay, every time that you go to the stores and you have a good credit score, they're going to ask you, do you want to apply, for us? There's Macy's, JCPenney, it is Kohl's. There's a lot of companies now that are offering you their credit card companies. So you need to be very, very, very careful. Why? For the fees. Some companies, they charge you a lot of fees. And what are the fees? The fees is the credit card companies that charge a late fee if you do not pay by the end of the due date. Some companies say, the due date it is the day number 8 of each month. If you pay by number 9, guess what? They're gonna charge you. And sometimes that even $60 for just not to pay on time. Okay? And pay attention to this. If the due date is the date number 8, if you pay on the 6th, with your debit card, some companies, don't put the money to the credit card immediately, okay? It takes 2 to 3 business days to put it in in the credit card. So you need to be careful with that. So it is better if you pay 3 days, 4 days, or even when you get your bank statement or for the credit card, and it says that is the due date that you have the money, pay. Otherwise, because you ended up paying just the fees. So this looks kind of confusing, but it's really, really, really easy, guys. In the example that it says over here, it is, a credit card statement that it tells you, how much you've been paying, what is your balance, if you make any purchase, or if you make any payments. So it is going to tell you everything over there. So what do we have to do? Okay, it says here we need to find at the end the new balance, right? Okay, what is the first thing that we have to do? We have to find, it says over there, number 1, the sum, okay, of daily balances. Daily balances, okay? So what are we going to do? It is going to be really, really easy. I put it in yellow, guys. It says end of the balance, end of the day balance, it was 124.37. And they're going to give it to you the days. It said times, number of days, and then you're going to put it over there. Next, by the end of the day balance, why do I have 49.37? Because we make a payment. We just have to, take away for how many days? 1 day, 49.37. And then you have 49.37 at the end of the day. How many numbers of days you put it? 11 days. You multiply those two and it gives you that. At the end, we're going to add the numbers of days and the sum of the balances. Why? Because we're going to need them. So number of days, over here it was 30, and sum of balances, it was 2,831.10. What are we going to do with those two? Really easy. We're gonna do step 2. And we're going to find the average okay, at the daily balance. Okay? So how are we going to do that? That's what is important, because without them we're not going to know the average daily balance. Like I said, we are going to just divide 31.10 divided by those 30 days. So the average daily balance, it is going to be 94.37. Okay, step number 3. What are we going to do? We're going to find the finance charge. How are we going to do that? I'm going to use this amount that we just find. So it is the average daily balance, which is 94.37 times the percent. And what is the percent? It says here on the balance, periodic rate. The periodic rate, it was 1.5%. We have to convert to decimal, divide by 100, and what are we going to have? 0.015. So what it is, the final charge is 1.42. That is my finance charge. Okay? So what is this, lesson about? It's for you to learn how to read, the statement. Okay, so now I have all these numbers. What am I going to do? Add and subtract. So how are we going to do this? We're just going to follow the formula. That is the beauty about, this math. They give us a lot of formulas. We just have to follow it, and we're going to have the answers. So I'm going to show you how to do that, which is the last step. Step number 4, I'm going to find the new balance. Find the new balance. How am I going to do that? It's going to be my previous balance. Okay. Plus my finance charge that we found it. We already find it, just did. Plus the new purchase. Minus the payments. How are we going to do that? Previous balance. They already give it to us. It says right here. Previous balance. So, what is it? 174 and 24.37 plus the final charge. We already did it, which was $1.42. The new purchase. It says over here, purchase and advances. So it's 130.56 minus the payments, which it says right here. It is payments and credits, $75. So minus $75. So at the end, my new balance, after I add those, and I add those 3 minus the payments, so my new one, it is 181.35. So in the back of the page, what are you going to do? you have the end of the balance, multiply by 16, boom, boom. 181 multiplied by 1, duh, which is the same one. Oh, don't touch your face. 181 multiplied by 13. You are going to add those, and you're going to add the numbers of days, and then you're going to do, the steps that I already show you. So if you have any questions, you can email me, or you can just text me and say, Miss Sandra, I didn't understand, so please help me, and I will be so happy to do that. Okay? So see you soon, guys. Bye.